to Suncoast FYI. Marietta Lee is the founder, director, and curator of Sarasota's Marietta's Museum of Art and Whimsy. She's back on the show this week to tell us more about it. Welcome back, Mary.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. So last time we spoke about all of the background that brought you here and why you opened the museum. And our viewers that didn't see that can go to our web page and look at previous episodes, or they can come and meet you at the museum and you can give them all of that information. But today we're going to talk about what's going to be taking place for the rest of the month. Now, you close on May 26th. Why do you close so early? And what do you do in the summer?
Well, we're really, really busy. Everybody thinks that I go up north, but I don't go up north. But a lot of our volunteers go up north. And we're 100% volunteer run. Mm-hmm. So it's really important. It takes about 10 to 12 volunteers for us to be open.
Every day, right?
When we're open. Yes, we're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 1 to 4. Mm-hmm. And so during that time, you know, we are run on volunteers, and the volunteers are greeters, they're docents, they help with little snacks. We have snacks. They help with a scavenger hunt. We have a scavenger hunt for the little kids. And so we just have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I know, because typically, I mean, I know one day I had heard that you had over 300 people come through.
Yes, in one 3-hour section, we had 374 people.
Oh my goodness, yes. So you need the volunteers because, my goodness, I mean, they just can't take care of everybody, and you do. I know you're out there and you love to meet and tell people about what you do, and that's what makes it, I think, a lot of fun for you and a lot of fun for the people that come to see you, because everybody's like, who is this woman? You know, and they probably are talking to you and they just don't know it, right?
Well, that's true. Sometimes they don't know, but we have tours very often. I'll give a tour on Thursday and Friday. People call in ahead of time, and usually we have a maximum of 25 people and a minimum of about 15. And what we find is that some of our regular visitors who are there that day, they tend to add on to our group to listen.
Okay. Yeah, well, you're always something more to learn in there. So let's get to, you're going to reopen in the fall.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're closing May 26th.
Yep.
And we will be open May 26th, and then that's our last day. So that's a Saturday.
Okay.
Okay, May 26th. And then we have some fixing up to do. So one of our rooms, we have to repaint and do some things in there.
Sure.
And then so we take the artwork down, and a lot of times people say, well, I could just come in during the summertime. And I'm saying, well, really, you know, we have things that are off the walls. We move our carts of the artwork around to try to figure out the next show. Yeah. And so we have quite a commotion going on, and we have new work that we want to put up for next year's show. So
when will you reopen? Sometime in the fall? Do we have a date yet? Or?
Yes, we found that opening the day after Thanksgiving works very well.
Excellent.
Everybody knows what that date is.
Yes.
We don't even need numbers.
There you go.
No numbers. Yeah.
Okay. And next season's show, you said you're always bringing new things in. Do you have themes in mind for next year, or how do you plan your next show, Mary?
Well, it depends upon the artwork that I find throughout the winter season. And this winter, I really have not had much of a chance to get out to go to a lot of the outdoor art shows. But I have had a chance to get out to some of them. And so we do have work that is new. And we've tried to figure out how to mix and match, how to put it all around, how it's going to relate to its neighbors.
Yeah. So that's challenging.
It is.
It's a very eclectic.
It is. It's an eclectic group. But we this year I bought 3 paintings from the Russian artist, and so Vladimir Paluzzi. And so we're going to be featuring some of his work, and then we also have more work from Ellen Negley, and we're going to be featuring some of her work. And then, of course, we'll be also featuring Leoma Lovegrove, who's a Raylin graduate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, how do you, a couple questions. how do you find the art that you love, like this Russian artist? Where did you hear about him? Do you know him? I mean, how does that come about?
That was purely by chance. I went out to St. Armand's Art Show, which was very nice. It was local in the wintertime. And I went out there and I saw this artwork and I thought, wow, that's really, really good painting skills there. You know, I mean, he's way past me. And I thought, wow, that's...
and you're pretty good.
I want to show, well, thank you. But I want to show this to people, you know, because this is what somebody can attain. I mean, this is just fantastic painting. And so I bought 2 paintings. The following year, I bought 1 painting. And then this year, I bought 3. So now we actually have a theme of what he's doing. So I'm sure we'll be able to get him to come and talk. He has trouble with English. But he's fascinating. He's really good. And he's going to be doing a video at the end of the last week that we're open. He's bringing a video team in, and they're going to video him talking about his artwork. So that's going to be really cool.
So you'll have that running next year when people come in on a monitor?
I certainly hope so. Okay. I hope so. We'll see. I mean, I'm sure that they'll be very anxious to give us a copy. Okay. So.
Now, in addition to the artwork, I mean, everything in there is a piece of art in its own right. You have your beautiful gardens in the back. And people can find treasures everywhere.
Now, we have artwork in the bathrooms. We have artwork everywhere. We have a little gazebo. And this year, we decided to do something crazy. So what we did was we put screw eyes in the roof of the gazebo, and little screw eyes, and then we put an orchid in the middle, and then we put something to attach it there to the roof. So it's a wooden shake roof in the gazebo, and then the orchids are all on top.
Oh my gosh.
So right now we're just using a watering hose to spray them, keep them alive, and then next week we have somebody coming in who's going to put a mister on top, so it'll get misted like maybe 5 minutes a day.
There you go. There you go. So they're all unusual things. Okay, one last question because we're almost out of time. You have a cafe, do you, or do you have just little tea and munchies? I mean, what has that developed to?
We, at one point, several years ago, we were going to build a cafe and a retail store. Okay. The problem is we got it built. It's lovely. And I turned 70. And when I did, you start reassessing your life, and you think, do I want to start 2 new for-profit businesses?
Oh my.
And the answer was, actually, no. I mean, all my friends were going out to lunch, you know, and I'm working,
go too, right?
I'm working, yes. And I said, okay, this is not working. This is not a good plan.
All right.
So what we do is we give out flavored water from fruits, and we give out little munchies, and everybody loves it.
Okay.
And we don't charge for that.
There you go. Now I know there's no fee, but you request a $5 donation, and I think that is very reasonable for what you're going to see.
We have a suggested $5 donation.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, closing May 26th, last day, everybody. So make sure you get there before that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mary, thank you again for being here.
Thank you so much for inviting me again.
Pleasure.
Very nice.
The weekend is almost here. If you're looking for something to do, we have a few suggestions when we come back.